And this game is all about timing. It's all about your movement. Eyes is oyster perpetual. Swiss.
CID. Why didn't he push them into being police officers?
Because maybe
that weren't getting him out.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Maybe there's probably a lot of racism things he probably enjoyed doing. That
the fact that
I don't know. We're just making assumptions like that.
That wasn't CID
over anything else. Like,
I'd really be interested.
I don't understand. But it's not just him. I just use them as an example.
Yeah.
But there are so many dads out there. We're gonna take you football every Sunday. They're up with their coffee every Sunday. You ready, son? Waking you up. You don't want to get up to go and play football on a Sunday morning in the cold. They're pushing you on that shit. Why? Like, what is it about?
It's true. It's interesting because
it's kind of like you're living your parents' dreams, bro.
Like, I pushed Isaiah to do sports.
To an extent, that's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, I pushed my son to do sports. So I'm trying to, like, whilst I'm sitting here, think, why did I push him to do that?
You're not pushing. Well, let me just speak for you
go on.
1 second. Yeah. From what I can see, you don't want your son to be a rugby player, bro. If he becomes a professional rugby player, good on him. Well done.
Yeah.
You wanted him to do sports for the reasons that you said has improved his life.
Yeah.
He's healthier, he's learned how to work in a team better, he's more confident. The benefits of doing sports are undeniable, innit?
And by the way, I did try and get him into football.
See?
I did try it, and the
he
reason
didn't take to it.
He didn't take to it. But I'm not gonna push him to do it.
Yeah.
I could see emotionally it was wearing on him.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't overly confident at the time, and it's a very boisterous. He's very boisterous, but I mean it's a very competitive. It's a bit provocative at times as well. These guys, everyone wants to be the main man. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to be like
the top striker,
like Cristiano Ronaldo and
that's
all of that.
That's kind of how I was raised, man. I was raised like that.
Yeah, in a football family, innit?
Like,
I come from
all my family's football, innit? I got cousins, uncles, everything high in football as well.
Yeah, even the girls as well play football.
Professional girl footballers as well. So shout out Danielle, shout out Jade. But I just didn't take to it. I like it, but no, I don't share the passion that my cousins have and all that.
Where does it come from, though?
I don't know, bro.
Because I'll be honest, you're somebody that I consider to be quite passionate about watching football and supporting your team and stuff. And then we've got.
I was raised around that.
We've got friends that
was raised. My dad loves football. And,
exactly. Same as my dad.
I couldn't think. Not that I couldn't think of anything.
But what I'm saying, where does the passion come from?
Sitting there
do you know what I mean? Where does the passion come from? There'll be times where my dad is vexed. He's ignoring people. He don't want to talk to them because he knows that his team's lost, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man are disappearing and stuff. Man are really sulking. Man are pissed off all day. Like, a game of sports, any sport in the world cannot piss me off.
Yeah, trust. Unless I lost money on
Yeah.
it.
That's what I think now. I'm not as passionate about football because it ain't paying my bills.
From? Where does it come from? Do you know what's interesting though? Because I'm somebody, I've never really been interested in football. Always enjoyed playing sports, but watching it and following it, I've never had an interest in it.
I don't understand the good feeling that you get from
it. Do you know what it is, yeah? It's fan mentality. Do you get what I mean?
It's being a fucking follower.
It's being a groupie.
Yeah.
So if you have an interest in something, to what extent now are you going to go? So you meet J. Cole. Are you going to be screaming but you're going to be a bit gassed, innit? You're going to want to talk to man. That's how they feel about Formula 1. I'm going to all the Grand Prix. I ain't making no money from it. I'm going to spend my money on it because I like it.
No, but it's different, bro. I'm not going to all the J. Cole
Exactly. So you don't have...
I'm not popping up everywhere this brother is.
So you don't have fan mentality, innit? So that's where the passion comes from. There's people that are actually fans of things and get gassed and like... you're controlled. Your life's controlled by that now. Whereas if I meet Jay-Z, I'm gassed a little bit, but I'm not a fan. I'm like respect what you're doing, dog. You've helped me in life. Oh my God, Jay-Z, let me get a picture. He's gonna be looking at me like I'm mad.
That's like when I see AJ fam, man was just like man was right there.
Big up yourself,
yes,
bro.
Hold tight, you. I recognize you, bro. Hold tight, you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because how do you think, from their point of view, you looking all mad, screaming, "Oh my God, can I
maybe
get a picture?"
I don't think I
remember what we were saying
for a picture. No one, fam. Not the person I respect the most.
Remember what we were saying last podcast, isn't it? Like they're normal people. That's a human being.
Exactly.
So if I see a footballer, what? I'm gassed because he's a footballer.
Yeah. Do you know what the other thing is as well? Is that I know footballers that like high profile as well. Footballers grew up with some, and I think that's what it is as well. Is like, bruv, I know you, man.
Trust, so I know you ain't. I know who you are, innit?
I know you, man, innit?
Yeah. You man are just normal. Just got money, innit?
I've seen man doing some stupid shit. We grew up, but it's true, innit? Like we're just screwed, man.
You know, because you got money, don't change who you are. Money don't change
things, man.
Yeah, it don't. But I still just can't. I can't get past the passion behind it. Do you know? I just. Where does it? What was driving man, the white man and that, to gather together and go smack up a next man because he supports another team? Where does that come from?
I'm not interested in fighting.
Well, them man just want to feel like they belong to something.
I like a fight, mate, but I love the football.
Do you know what I mean?
I never had a beer.
Do you think it might be because they
So
ain't
let's
got
have
nothing going on for themselves?
Yeah.
Something to do, innit?
It's something to focus their attention on and something to feel passionate about. Because
Yeah, that could be like an escape route.
Mm.
Do you know what? That could be. You could be onto something. I never really thought about that.
Trust, it's like that.
Never once considered that.
But still, you can
But
focus your
it's
energy
it's
on
a
something.
mental health thing again. Because if you feel like you got fan mentality, that kind of means like you're not happy with yourself, so you got to go and
get joy from somewhere else.
Yeah, and try and be someone that you're not, or put all your interest in, all that passion that you got. You should put it into yourself.
So do you believe that there could be some underlying mental health issues surrounding people's passion in football and why they want to aspire to be it so much?
It's almost it's just like I don't want to offend anyone, innit?
And rappers too.
But it's almost like being a sheep, innit?
Yeah.
Stop for a second.
It is, bro. It's the
Don't
same.
follow.
It's true, because if that was the case, we'll have a lot of rappers coming out with different sounds, but everyone sounds the bloody same.
And then when you do come with someone who's got a different
The
sound,
beats all sound the same.
I'll listen to that person who sounds different. Because you're coming with your authenticness, innit?
You know what? Something.
Go on. Sorry.
I used to meet guys for that, particularly through work and stuff. One of the first things they would ever say to me is, "Who do you support?" And after a while, I was getting really pissed off, and I think, you know what? A lot of people are just fucking weird. Excuse me. So I was just thinking, a lot of people are just shallow. Like you've got nothing else about you. You've got to come to me with football, like, and then when I say to them, I don't even follow football. You know, I'm not interested. They've got nothing else
to say.
You know what I mean? Then I'm like, you're not a very interesting person.
That says to
but
me,
not in a rude way. But it's just you've got nothing else. You can't find common ground anywhere else.
That definitely says to me that it's a mental health issue thing.
But has that happened with you?
Across the board, but of course
many
it's
times.
happened.
I don't know. But I don't know what football player you're talking about.
And then those same people will moan and say that footballers get paid too much. Yeah. It's like, dude, it's like, bro, do you know what it's like? Yeah, they're fiends for football. That's what it is. You're giving them the money, watching the games every day.
That's why they get
going
paid
to the
so
games.
much.
That's why they get paid so much, because you, man, bred them so much.
Do you think they get paid too much?
Yes.
Do you think?
I don't get.
They
get what they're given because people are gassed so much.
It's all relative, isn't it?
I don't care.
That's how big the industry is.
I feel like
I don't care what you get.
I feel like
good on you.
This one video, if I could get people to stop watching football and break the football industry, I'd be happy, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care if they might go broke
innit?
after that. I know it will never happen, but bro, why do you lot find them so special? You're willing to give them this much peace, bro.
But do you know what it is? This just because I don't agree with the amount of money that they get, but that's how much money is in it. Like,
I understand that.
So the reality of it is, so this is how much money is in it. Who should get it then? Because the guys that are playing the actual sports, they're getting paid a lot of money, but should they be taking home less money than the coaches and the managers and the other staff? Do you know? And I think maybe that needs to be looked at then. If there's that much money in football, then maybe the people that are cleaning the stadium should get paid a little bit more. Maybe the people that are giving the food.
But they're not the ones bringing in the money.
Yeah, trust.
But of course they are. That all. Who's giving you your drink then when you go to the stadium?
Yeah, for real. But that's not bringing you back, innit?
No, it's not. But
I get what you're saying, Charles.
If you had the mentality when you're looking at the wider picture and you understand that everybody has a part to play,
I couldn't answer this question
you know,
because my opinion is there shouldn't be that much money in it.
Yeah, there shouldn't be that much money in it, but there is, because there's that many people that's interested in it.
Tell that to the Sheikh man in Dubai that's just buying the billions.
But it's a good point. You have, in order for there to be less money in it, you'd have to have less people showing an interest in it.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Less people are going to have to buy tickets or go
more
to the
people
games,
should maybe show an interest in something that we need.
Yeah.
Like renewable energy, for example, something like that. I know that's not something.
No, but it's a very good point. These you can get a.
They're not glorified.
But you can be a health and safety inspector on an oil rig, and that is big piece.
Yeah, come on.
That is big. Why is no one pushing that? Instead, you want to tell a man to try and be a footballer, and then he breaks himself all through school, through college, and that to become a footballer, and then man ends up working at JD or something like that.
Yeah, but because I don't why.
Or like, I don't know. Not saying working at JD like it's terrible, but like, do you know, not doing that, not nowhere near the millions you were trying to get.
Heroes, innit?
Do you know what I mean? Whereas we had other people like Fabrice Mwamba, who went to our school, and he was getting an education. I remember there was talking about him in like an assembly or something, saying, look, yeah, he's a footballer and he's done all of this, but he's focused on his education too, because he knows that this isn't all. You know, he's gonna have to stop playing football at some point, and he's gonna have something to fall back on. Do you know what I mean? And do you know what? I'm so happy that he done that, bruv, because he had the cardio.
Look what happened to him.
Myopathy happened to him. That was
his career was done without any fault of his own.
Exactly. So I'm glad he's done that, because he's obviously holding his own now as well, and he's managed to fall back on that. And that's what I'm saying. If people were putting that much attention into that education as well as the sports and things like that, I think you would have some that might sway a little bit more.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. But I'd love to see other sports being pushed in our community.
I mean, like a good example of who do that is America, innit? Because over here, I think they kind of do it now, but it's not as big over there. Like everyone over there is a student athlete. And you get the scholarships and all of that, and they put you through college, and you have to maintain grades, and they got the whole college sports section of it now, college football and college basketball is like the Premier League over here, over there. So they've still got another level. So they do it. They're a good example of like I see American football. And
even
like, I would love to do that, bro.
Even
you can't
that is an example.
You can get it over here now.
Insane. But it's just sports has a hold on people. Yeah. Because those colleges
they put it into your life,
are willing to give students that aren't that smart, scholarships just so their team can be very good in the college league.
But it's just it's
like,
the same.
Why do you care that your team wins so much that you're willing to like basically bring down the entire? You're not bringing down the entire result, but you could have given a student that actually deserved that space, like wants to get
prime example education. Power.
Yeah, exactly like that.
Tariq's tutoring my man because he's top at the basketball, so but they gotta get him. Come on, man, make him a bit better educational, so we can gas him and get him.
Yeah, exactly.
It's glorified, isn't it?
But I feel like power's shining a light on how the pandemic is not very good. It's not a good thing. Like my man is getting like the light is basically the focus of the show is showing that my man needs Tariq for him to have his own career in basketball. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? I feel like Power done a good thing by showing that dynamic between the two. That my man is not actually fully successful on his own. He needs the smart guy to do the work. Yeah. Like you want to be the smart guy, not the basketball guy.
And I think I'd like to see more of that. I'd like people to realise that the brain
is smart guy.
Yeah, trust me.
But no, we need to I think we've got to
show that shit more. Yeah, you got to show that bridge.
Have that pushed in our community at a young age that it really is the brains behind things. Yeah. That gets the true success. You know,
like even when you was talking about who gets the money in the football, bro, the football players are the dumb guys. The fucking team owners are the smart guys.
Do you know what
they get the money?
You know what I didn't realise as well when I went uni and I met bare people doing music management. I met bare people doing, and I didn't even realise that it was such a big thing. When you think about music, you just see the artist.
You're looking at the business.
You don't know
it.
all
exactly.
And respect to everyone there that's gone for the music management. They make money.
There you go. Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine,
Diddy and all that.
Diddy.
Come on, they're the smart ones.
They're the smart, the executives.
Yeah.
Andre
The ones-
Harrell.
the
You know how
ones
much
you
things
don't
have
even
been.
hear
You know them things on Netflix about Clive Davis.
Yeah.
Love all
Yeah.
them thing there. What was my
Exactly.
man's name? The black brother.
I know you're talking. I can't remember his name.
Old guy, man.
The
Cool
Godfather.
with Quincy Jones. What was
I
his
don't
name?
know
Like,
his
if
name.
you
I
said
watched
his
it.
name, like, because
Well-
he basically he had no job, fam. He was just a network.
No, this is what he said. He
The
said
best of the
that
best.
ain't my life. That
Trust
ain't my
me.
life. I
Trust.
make deals.
I make deals. What's his name, man?
And
Next to dots, innit?
Yeah, exactly. We've spoken a lot about that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and that's what, and I feel
Them
like
man
it just
there,
needs
yeah.
to be pushed a lot more.
Oh,
It needs
what
to
is
be
his
put. You
name,
don't
man?
need to be the front man. Look at you. You're not even a front man. You're not going to be a front man. Just be real with yourself. We need more people like that. Do you know what I
We
mean?
need more people to be like,
Yeah,
I'm willing
bro.
to put in the work to make this happen, innit?
We're recording this during anti-bullying week as well, but I just want to say I watched this. I think it was Dave Chappelle comedy sketch talking about the bullies and stuff, and we need some bullies because they're the people that will knock people's confidence down sometimes to where it needs to be. Like, you motherfuckers are not going to be as successful. You are not going to be the next president. No, you are not going to be the prime minister. I'll tell you that now. Like, so stop it. Stop it.
Get in line. Get in line. Just wake up, nigga.
Start studying algebra. It's what you might
A
be.
bit of harsh reality,
It's
innit?
the next
It's
rock.
harsh.
Because everybody
It's
wants to be
reality.
the glorified, innit?
Exactly.
That's why
You
it's
don't
pushed so
need-
much, innit?
What's my man? Microsoft, Bill Gates. The brains behind business. That's it.
That's what you want to
He
be.
was a smart guy. He's the richest person in the world. He wasn't a bad boy.
He don't even
I
don't
can't-
even own it no more, does he?
No.
I think he's got shares in it.
He got shares in it.
But he don't own it no more.
Yeah, but you ever seen him kick a football? Throw a basketball?
Or even trying to stunt like he's into sports, fam.
There you go.
Fam,
never
he's
seen
into
that.
he's into computer coding.
But
fam.
every-
He's probably into sports now, where man just owns something.
But he probably goes and plays a little bit of squash or something, bro.
Do you know what I mean? But this is what I'm trying. I think people need to use sports, realize that sports are there for networking, to release stress, you know, to stay active, to stay healthy, not to be a superstar, not to get rich. Just take the
Exactly
sports
that.
for what it is. You know, let's stop building up the business in sports. You know, I think, but then as I'm saying this, I'm like, am I being unfair? Because I'm looking at some of the
How
people.
many jobs it's created.
I'm looking at the jobs it's created. I'm looking at people like AJ,
but this
for
is why
instance, who
it's-
struggled, who come from a struggling background and
This is why it's accepted, bro.
very
I
similar
don't
to
know.
us. And now he's successful,
This
and I
is why
like
it's-
that. So
this is why it's accepted, because
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
pros and cons to it.
Yeah, but what if all of them people that went into them sports jobs had actually been pushed towards something else, like I said before, renewable energy, bro?
yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So you see how Manchester United Football Club or whatever is probably like 100 years old or something like that. The league is 100 years old.
Yeah.
Think about all the people that have worked in the league, been players, been managers, CEOs, marketing, all of them people, yeah? Imagine the football industry was not the football industry, it was basically a science industry or an energy industry. So it was the cool thing to be an energy scientist or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
But we might have renewable energy already.
But how would we do that then? How do we do that? How in our community? How do we uplift these people to make them their professions more appealing than a rappers or footballers?
Well, I feel
How
like
can
you
we
need
do
to
that?
show the realism of what happens after they're footballers, man. How does a footballer even go broke after they're finished? How? Because they're not smart.
Yeah,
That's all they are, bro.
They've got no plan B.
They've given themselves, like, they've put themselves in a box, blood. You're a footballer. You're basically a clan that runs around kicking a ball to entertain us. That is it, bro. Like, that's how you got to describe them. They're rich fucking clans, though. Don't get me wrong. And I'm glad that they're all successful. And like say that Marcus Rashford, he's doing bigger and better things. Like, even though he's a footballer,
using his platform,
he's
isn't he?
using his platform to do other stuff. Like, he's got his head screwed on. The fact that he's even made these moves now is when he does retire, real businessmen will be more inclined to work with him because he's shown initiative from before. So like,
yeah, just sort of crept into my mind then. You know, so I forgot. My mind's gone blank. Gone.
Well, mine's gone black now. I was waiting to see what he was going to say.
I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I can't remember what I was going to say. That just happens to man sometimes.
Yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? What about rappers then, blood? Let's go on to it, like rapping and that shit. Or acting. Rapping and acting and entertainment. They're other rules.
Yeah, but I
They
just...
glorify it.
How do you feel about what rappers rap about? That's what I would like to know.
I'm not, Bob. I don't condone it. I'm not behind it, man. But it's it comes from a different place because
When I was growing up, my dad always told me, don't listen to the lyrics, man, listen to the beat. And that's how I fell in love with music.
you get to feel it a bit more, innit?
So it's like, I hear what they're rapping about, but I'm not listening to it.
Oh,
But that's I can't speak for everyone else because people are listening to it. And
I like the art, like I said, I like the artistic expression, I like the wordplay, I like that they do shine light on subjects and that. But I've got to say that basically 80% of the lyrics is just like, why did you keep going on about bitches and drugs and
I think that's what it is.
look at me life, innit?
But it's difficult.
Why?
It's difficult for me to kind of like So on outright, I don't think this music is right, particularly drill music. Like, I don't think it's right. Gangster rap, I don't think it's right.
And it was
Trap music, I don't think it's right. But
garage,
I listen to it. Do you know?
Yeah,
I don't listen
I
to
know.
drill because I think it's. I
don't
think
listen
it's
to drill
nonsense.
anymore.
It's we're the wrong generation for it.
it's not our age, innit?
You know, but I can't get past the fact that I love 50 Cent tunes, bruv. Like when I wanna get into an old school rap kind of vibe, for me,
Get
we're
Rich
growing
Dad
up,
Trying.
I might slap, you know what I mean? Many men
come
wish death upon me. You know,
Does that take you back to a time when you was younger though? Is
yeah,
it more
it does.
reminiscent?
It's more a reminiscent.
your era,
but now I'm more likely to. I've got the kids and stuff with me, man, so I'm a bit more conscious about it. I'm gonna put on the reggae. I'm gonna put on the Afro beats. That's why in my house you hear a lot of Wizkid and the Marleys and stuff, and even Barry Levinson and some old school reggaes as well. But I like to listen to a variety of different music. But you see what I'm saying? But like, and that's why I'm a big fan of J. Cole. Like, I'm a big fan of J. Cole because a lot of what he raps about and talks about really hits home with me. Like, I really resonate with it. Like it, you know, Kevin Hart tune really hit home with me. The Love Yours really hit home with me. You know, and that's what I'm saying. I think if we can listen to this kind of conscious rap and like take it in a bit more,
it shines light on society.
It really does, man. It really does. Like,
Kendrick Lamar's good at doing that as well.
Kendrick's good at that. I have to be honest, like, there's some really die-hard Kendrick fans out there, and he is sick, but I've not taken to him like I've taken to Cole. Because Cole's music is just a bit, it sounds a bit cleaner for me. I can understand it a bit more. I don't have to decipher it.
Kendrick Lamar is really cryptic.
Yeah.
Lyrics.
Kendrick and Cole.
It's a lot more artistic as well.
Yeah.
Kendrick and Cole is Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah.
Love them both, but they're different.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But really and truly, I can't say things better than him. Like, they're both.
Well, it depends on
I'd like to see
what sound you're going for.
I'd like to see more,
like,
more rappers like Cole.
Biggie was better, innit? There's,
You know what I mean?
there's no doubt about that.
And rawness, can't touch Puck, innit?
Yeah, Puck had way more passion. He rapped about better things.
Yeah.
But
They was both.
Biggie was a better rapper. Like, lyrically, flow, all of that. He was
He's a better musician.
No.
Artist.
No.
He was, but his
No,
tunes
they're
are
both
more entertaining. You like you're more likely to turn up to that and juicy and
you
turn
would
up
say
to
that
that.
Biggie's was more commercial.
And he's more commercial. That's what I mean. So that he's more vibesy.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
He made more pop.
He can put together a tune a bit better. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying to say.
Just more popular
do you know
with the
what I mean?
masses, isn't it?
But the bottom line is anyway, without getting distracted, like, I'd like to see more people rapping about things like J. Cole and stuff like that, and how we can help our people and overcome problems. So I think a lot of the times he's showing people like we've got this problem in our community and in our society. I know because I've been through this, and I've realised this is the way to come out, innit?
Yeah.
And he's trying to shine the light on stuff, whereas I feel like other men are just sort of like, hey, look at me.
Yeah,
I've got some peas and I'm so high, and we really need to stop talking about drugs as well.
Bro.
What's them D Block Europe? I talk them man talk a lot about
ham with the lean and
with the lean and all of that, bruv. Get out of
What
here.
is all that?
Get the hell out of here with lean. I've never in my life
Even
drank
just
no
rapping
lean.
about
That's an
selling
American
drugs
thing,
as
bro.
well.
And if you think about why, if you look into the history as to why they used to take lean and stuff like that, you won't even touch it. Go and look into it, bro. That's not fun, bro.
Once again, it's glorified.
Stop
it's that
doing
look
that.
at me life.
But yeah, it's true.
It's brainwashing everyone.
Talking about selling drugs,
getting control of the youth.
I think that's the main culprit, bro. The selling drugs thing, because basically, glorifying selling drugs, what I think it is doing to the younger generation and to children, I feel like they are using the one little bit of entrepreneurial skill that they can tap into, and they're directing it in the wrong place. That's the skill that is gonna get them high places in life. And they're using it to sell drugs. And the problem is you're gonna make money in that, but you're damaging the community by doing that.
And do you know what they do in that rap? Sometimes they use it as a metaphor as well. Stop doing that. Stop calling your studio the trap, because it fucking ain't.
Exactly.
Stop calling it the trap. I mean, and stop acting like when you're selling records and or you're getting streams that are your shots and that are your fiends. Like, stop doing that. Find a different way to paint the picture.
We live in a mad time, bro.
And that's and I get really, really passionate about it, because my son's been listening to, he listens to like American music.
All of that,
but they talk a lot about suicide, bro. Like, what is wrong with you guys?
That's mad.
Like, I understand you want to express your feelings and things like that, but at the same time, do it in a way where you're not encouraging people. And it's a tough job. It's a very, very tough job. And that's probably why we need our rappers to be a bit more educated and more responsible, because they've got a responsibility, and you're putting, and as much as there's freedom of speech and you want to say things and talk about your experiences, I know for a fact that some of the things that I'm hearing in the rap tunes is not your experience.
That's never happened.
You've fabricated things and you've made it a lot bigger than what it is. You've made things look good. I will outright say, bro, I've been in the trap. I've been in the trap. I don't like it, bro. It's nothing nice about it. It's nothing nice about it. It's nothing nice. Even when it's
stinky and cold and fucking, you're shook because you're thinking someone's gonna do something.
Exactly.
It's not the only way.
I'm not running out telling people that's what I do. I'm trying to hide it. I used to meet girls and will act like I do something else. That shows that I'm not proud of it. So why are you pretending that it's this lovely blitzy thing because you got the P's at the end? But really, bruv, that took a long time to get the P's, bruv. Because we know that the drug game is slow, fam. It's fast, but it's slow. Do you know what I mean? Like, stop it, man. Stop, bruv. That's all I can say.
The faster you want it to be, the more risky it is.
Do you think
is it worth it?
Do you think it's so prominent because successful drug dealers it's their main thing that they can find easiest to transfer to rapid? Like, it's the easiest way to wash their money off, basically.
Yeah, you can just
pay for studio
again, it's like look at me,
pay for
like,
marketing, and
it's the look at me life. You said it at the beginning.
Now let me tell you the story of why man's got so much peace.
Yeah,
that's a bit shit. That is a bit shit.
And on the off chance, you're good at it.
And I think they probably have. I think they probably have a lot of insecurities. You know, I think a lot of them would be scared. They're scared. That's why they're trying to talk so bad in their tunes. So no one people think that bad and won't approach them and hold them at that certain way.
I feel like,
but then they get G checked when they get a real G.
Comes on
and don't care who you are. I don't care that you're on the tune and you said what. Man, seen it in the ends. Man, seen it in the ends. One of the biggest stars. And I got a lot of love for, man. But them. The real G's in the ends were sticking it on him.
So you had to move out.
You had to move out.
That's
Do you know what I mean?
That's the way of the world, and he's moved out. But he's laughing now. He's happy.
Of course he is. And
doing big,
and he's doing big things. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Got enough love from him. But that's the reality of it.
But when you talk to him though, he does say it. He's like, "Well, I'm no one special, man. You just got to work hard."
Exactly.
So he does promote it.
Exactly.
You got to just work hard.
But other people are not amplifying that message.
For real.
That's what we need to do. You need to get it in the music a bit more, because it is so influential.
There's definitely got to be a change in the way that.
But we've got
the rappers.
We've got some young youths, you know, talking some wicked chat. Talking how they've done this and that, and they
17.
I went to someone's house and their youth was on some, and their youth was singing some song like, see that one where it's like, take away your hand from the city before I get chopped. Yeah, I was thinking blood. My man's singing a song about chopping man's arms, blood. You don't even know what he's saying, bro.
No.
Yeah. So like I feel like as a society we can really change the direction of things if we change the music that we really expose our children to.
But Josh, this is the thing for me as well, though. Like, see for that it's like, do you want me to take you somewhere and so you can see someone's arm getting chopped off? That's the reality.
You're really deep in it. Yeah.
And then, no, you're not on it. Stop. Turn the tune off.
Come on.
Turn the tune off then, because you're not about it. You're not.
Yeah, trust.
But I had to say that to Isaiah the other day. Like, listen, you are not a roadman. Make this clear to you now. You're not a roadman. Like
what you think a roadman is, it's not even a roadman.
Right, exactly.
It's not even a roadman.
Exactly.
What you think a roadman is. So
I'll tell you nothing. None of your friends are roadman. Yeah, I'm gonna
you don't know. You don't know.
I'm gonna tell you another thing. Roadman is not
nothing
special. That's not. Their man is at the bottom.
A question that rappers need to ask themselves is: would you be proud of your own children for selling drugs? That sentence will have a child thinking about the actions and the consequences of their actions and people's perspective on their actions. It's not just about you doing something good around the house and then me buying you the bike. It's my value of what you've done around the house.
I'll ask you guys a question though. Have either of you two ever wanted to be a footballer or a rapper?
No. At one point I wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah, I wanted to be a rapper.
I didn't want to do it for the money though. I wanted to do it because I thought I was better than everyone.
Saying to Usher and that.
Yeah, I was on the singing team back in the day.
Yeah.
But I never saw that, if I do this thing, I'm going to be a big star, and I just like to do it, innit? And then I just fizzled out. Just like football. I like to do it, but it just fizzled out. I didn't really see that.
I love music technology at school. I used to like making beats as well.
Yeah, because I remember people used to make tunes all the time. But it was that was our era, though. We come from that, MCing and clashing.
Man were just doing it because it was cool as well.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, it just goes to show. And do you know what? I used to have a tune. I used to have I'll put your face on a Daily Mail. Murdered. Turning your mum's face pale.
Hey, trust me.
Who was that again?
That's
my tune. My bro. Who am I murdering, bro? Shotty bullets are follow you like tail.
Very much remember, blood. You're a lotion, man. Yeah. You'll get sent to the ocean, man. Hey. Trust me, left in all that potion, man.
It's true though. I've got shotty bullets will follow you like tail.
Hey, murder.
At that
How old was you?
Then
How old was you?
13, 14.
Right.
Never seen a shotty in my life.
Probably
Never seen a shotty in my life. And this is what I'm trying to say. Guys are out there talking some talks that we know you ain't been doing that.
Trust.
And just if the consumers of that music took the time out to really think about it, you also know they are not doing that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They never done that. They're not about it.
What is it about it that's so attractive, bro? Because I heard my man was talking to ZZ Mills, I think his name is Lowski, and it was like, the majority, he was like, basically...
What is he? Is he saying, who is he?
He's a drill rapper. He was saying, basically, the majority of the artists ain't even really about that life. Like, they don't do these things. And then he said, so you think that the 30 guys that you see me in the video all go around shanking people and that, yeah? But I was like, if you know, yeah?
How have you got the audacity to sit there and say that?
I know. But you're
still doing it.
Because that's how he makes money, innit? It's like saying sex sells, innit? You're selling the story. You're selling the.
So what I'm hearing is, and it's not a bad thing, is these guys don't have the ability to make money any other way.
Yeah.
Right.
But this is their way of making money, so they're just gonna roll with it, innit? Well, who cares about anyone?
But where's the honour in that, club? That's mad, so.
For them, man, they're going and read 50's book. Go and read 50's book and go follow Bouncer on social.
Sure, exactly. Them man, fam, they're like, Bouncer's basically the UK Fiddy.
Yeah.
Well, not yet, but.
I'll be honest, I didn't really know about Bouncer or nothing, but he was obviously come out of jail and then he was giving everything a push, and I know that he's the one that brought the little man thing on, the little man guy on the scene and stuff like that, bro. He's doing big things.
But just the fact that he's willing to vary his portfolio. But
that I just want it'll be great to see more of him, and that's why with our business ventures and stuff like that, when things get rolling and we've got our announcements to make and stuff, I'm going to be shining a light on it a lot more and trying to encourage people to look, come and do things like that. And I think we are seeing it, you know, with the social media wave and things like that. But I don't know if that's going to open more doors to
more business.
You know,
pros and cons again.
you know what I mean? Because but this is what I'm trying to say. Somebody like Steve-O the Madman. He's very passionate about football as well, but he's just sort of he's learned how to monetize that, and he uses that in his advantage. You know, I think we've got a lot to learn from people like that, and that's what I'm trying to say. You can still be popular. You can still be, you know, in the mix. You know, down with the kids. You can still be successful. You don't have to do that. Do you know what I mean?
It's all about being personalities nowadays, isn't it? Just TV personalities or social media influencers or whatever they are.
Like, I think it's very cool that somebody becomes a doctor. I think it's very cool that somebody is an accountant. Like, these are difficult jobs. These are difficult jobs. They're stressful jobs, you know.
But if you know what kind of mind I've got. Yeah? You know what kind of questions I'll be getting into with you about your work. And like, I would never take an office job ever, unless I was managing like something in my own industry because I'm a lift engineer. But I would never take an office job.
And you need an office.
But I'm interested in your success. I'm interested in so how do you do the research? How do you look up what people to sell to? What makes you shortlist all these companies and say, do you know what, I'm going to try and sell to this one first? I ask them kind of questions. Imagine the questions I would have for a real doctor or a surgeon. So I'll literally ask these kind of questions. So when you're gonna take out a tumor, tell me exactly how do you begin. So you cut the skin first, then you use what to hold it open, and then what do? Do you dry first, suck blood first? What, like blood? Bare interesting shit.
This is what I'm trying to say. But we just need to show people that this is cool as well, you know.
Yeah.
Like, if you see really successful doctors, some of them are a bit drippy, you know. Some of them they've got the swag and all of that. Do you know what I mean? They might have got the big whips. It's true though, you know. It's true.
But you know what?
True.
You know what's happening?
It's very true.
See, like on YouTube, you got the guy that does the car wrapping, Yanamize. His brethren that does the construction, Daniel something, Asheville. And I started watching another team, Dr. Jason, for like chiropractic and all that. Them man there are giving me insights to their business. I'm learning, I'm interested, and it's just like, that's what we need more of, innit? Because now you've given me a window to a profession where money is involved and hard work will make you successful over here, innit? So we need more things like that.
Yeah, it's a little bit sad though, because the way society is, we have to think about these kind of things already. You almost have to kind of take a little bit of your child's childhood away from them, like what we was talking about before, to have them prepared for adulthood.
Yeah.
Just a little harsh reality of it, innit?
But do you know what?
Just make them take life a little more serious.
Do you know what? Maybe that's not a bad thing.
It's a rock lifestyle. Double up. See you real soon, niggas.